Hi, welcome to Geekouts Happen. I'm Matt.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Travis.
Welcome to the Wasteland, West Texas. And we're going to talk today about all kinds of crazy cool stuff, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Courtney, what do you got for us today?
Well, I'm going to start out pretty light because the things that I geek about are pretty eclectic. So, and I'm going to preface this by saying that a lot of these are things that I've been obsessed with for at least a year, but I go through cycles. So I was watching something the other night, and it was the late night with Seth Meyers, and he does extreme animal shaming, which I think is so funny. And so these are some examples. I married for money. Or, I funneled drug money through my megachurch. I destroyed the subpoena from my ex-wife. There's no way she's getting partial custody of Eric and John. So I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it's just funny because it's not things that are characteristic of any animal. Moving on to things that I'm like super late on the train for would be Temple Run. I had no idea that there were different characters, upgrades, accessories. I think my guy has a freedom hat now. It's like a giant Abe Lincoln hat, but it's red, white, and blue with stars. I'm excited about that.
What is Temple Run?
It's a game, mobile app. So you steal something from a temple.
So it's like Indiana Jones style.
Yes.
Awesome.
They even kind of have Indiana Jones type clothes.
Nice.
Another game, just kind of moving on, which I just think is hilarious, is Agario, which has just gotten a lot of attention. It's a cell-eating game, which just means that you're consuming other players, other resources around to become bigger and evolve and be the biggest
I've
cell.
heard of this.
It's just big circles. Yes. You generate a new username every time you just type it in, whatever it is, and so that's kind of a way you communicate with other players, because I remember just the other day, I just typed in Sweden. And then within 2 seconds, I saw someone who was like, "I'm coming for you, Sweden."
Oh,
and
nice.
someone else, their name was Kill Sweden. And then I changed my name to Not Sweden.
So right now, what you're really is mobile gaming. Is what,
Mobile gaming,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You were talking about a zombie game a couple days ago, right? That you were playing on your phone?
I'm always playing a zombie game. You gotta be more specific.
Yeah.
Oregon Trail?
Yeah, I've had that for a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It's basically like that game Oregon Trail, except, it's updated
Right.
for the zombie apocalypse, so it's pretty cool. Like, you'll have all these random events that happen on the road. You can you get in your car and you just drive, and random events happen. So
Right.
sometimes a member of your group will get kidnapped, and then you have like sort of a little deal, a mini game where you there's a guy holding them with a knife or a gun, and you have to aim and shoot him without hitting your friend. And if you fail, your friend dies.
It's crazy.
Story, but you're really not.
If done correctly, this would make an amazing video game.
If done correctly, that would be the ultimate zombie media.
Because, well, okay, first of all, let's not lie. 80s are back. You've got Turbo Kid, Kung Fury, all kinds of things. Evil Dead is coming back. Super excited about. But
They remade
Deadworld,
That's shit.
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's set in the 80s, so there's hair metal. It's, you got everything that you'd want.
Punk skinheads.
Punk skinhead. You got zombie punks.
Yeah.
King Zombie, dude.
Mohawks.
Yeah, it's an amazing book.
Mullets. What was that movie called? It was in the 80s, and it was that guy who had the power to go into people's dreams and kill them. So this rogue government agency was using him as an assassin, and their plan was to get him close to the president so that they would both go to sleep, and then he could, kill the president in his dreams.
It's not the Manchurian Candidate, because that's
No.
brainwashing.
No, and what he was doing, and this guy wanted to do it because he was like a psychopath. They were like just letting him kill people, and it basically just made your heart stop, brain activity stopped.
Right,
So
gotcha.
it was like natural causes. Cancer Cinema is coming out with a new game for PC called Bad Taste, and it looks pretty awesome.
The fact that the company's called Cancer Cinema just lets me know right now. That's amazing. We're gonna name our company after something in bad taste. Bad taste. Video game idea. That's amazing.
Gold.
Well, and Bad Taste was also the name of Peter Jackson's first movie. I think it was made in 1987. That was a really good year in horror.
I always just die laughing at, I forget the name, but I have been laughing at it since I was a little kid. I think it's Invaders from Mars. Something like that.
Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks!
Yeah.
Yes! Anytime I'll still see pictures.
I saw.
I want more.
I was there
The
one
dark
time and saw.
web.
Oh no, that's like supposed to be basically websites you can't even visit unless you have proper authorization. Like
No,
certain
4chan
passwords.
is the door to the dark internet.
4chan is the devil.
Yeah.
4chan is the devil.
And if Reddit,
No,
Reddit's the
4chan
front page.
4chan is
4chan is the back door.
4chan is like the amorphous, all-consuming maw that like the devil's afraid of.
To Turbo Kid, you can watch it on Amazon, I think Hulu and Vimeo on demand, or however you say that. I don't know. I'm just West Texas. You don't say our words right. Anyway, that movie is like literally set in the 80s in 1997 post-apocalyptic wasteland. That's what they filmed in Canada and New Zealand.
Fabulous.
And what I love about it was they were trying to film it when it was arid and dry, but it rained right before the principal photography. So then they had to, in color correction, they made the water green, and they added a voiceover explaining acid rain and how it's just great. It brings spectacle back to cinema.
And
they're-
also,
they
it's
have
got
an
Michael Ironside.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here real soon we're going to be launching our own Kickstarter for our own project, horror project, and that'll be coming up soon, and I'm really excited about that. Thank you for joining us at our Geekouts Happen, and remember, it's